Hello and welcome back to the channel. So this week we are doing another one of our classic Dallas suburb tours, and we are taking a look at Allen, Texas. Now Allen is located right along 75 and it's nestled between McKinney and Plano, two really popular DFW suburbs, which is why I feel like Allen is most often overlooked because it's right beside two of the most popular suburbs in DFW. And Allen is considered to be just a little bit older, so it doesn't get the hype. And it's a little bit smaller, so again, it just doesn't get the hype. But it is a great suburb and I'm gonna tell you all about it in this video. So Allen is roughly 25 miles north of Dallas. You've got an ETA to downtown Dallas of about 30 minutes, and you've got an ETA to DFW Airport of about 33 minutes. And because Highway 75 splits Allen right in half, you have easy access to Dallas, to Frisco, to Plano. You can get just about anywhere you want to go because you've got a major highway splitting your suburb. History for you, the original township of Allen was located along the Houston and Texas Central Railroad. And if you're not new to the channel, you've probably heard me talk about this before. This railroad was what led to so much growth in DFW, in Dallas, in all of the surrounding suburbs. So makes sense that it was sitting right along this railroadway. And a little fun fact for you, the first ever train robbery in the state of Texas happened in Allen, Texas. Happened on February 22nd, 1878 by Denton outlaw Sam Bass and his associates. Now Allen is a smaller suburb. And just to give you some comparison, the population in Allen is about 109,000 people. The size of this suburb is about 26 square miles. But when you compare that to nearby suburbs like Frisco, McKinney, and Plano, there's a considerable difference between the sizes of these suburbs. Allen's a little small, but it's cute. And it's sandwiched between McKinney and Plano, two of DFW's biggest suburbs. So kind of small. If you don't want to live in a big suburb, maybe Allen is a great option for you. And despite its size, Allen has several major employers within its borders, including Experian Information Solutions, Jack Henry & Associates, Frontier Communications, NetScout, and Andrews Distributing, and several more. But because of its central location, residents work in nearby Frisco, Plano, and Richardson, with even more job opportunities and major headquarters. So because Allen is a little bit smaller and it doesn't have as many major headquarters as, let's say, like a Frisco or a Plano, you are in such a convenient and central location in Allen that you can easily get to all of these major employers via 75 or one of the tollways. And even though Allen is not known for its ample job opportunities or its major headquarters, it is known for these three things: its shopping, its great school system, and its naturally smaller community. So first, let's talk about the shopping. Ladies, Allen Outlet Mall. Need I say any more? Allen Outlet Mall is in Allen. It's a great destination for all of your outlet shopping, and there's not many outlets here in DFW. And I would say this is probably the closest one to Dallas. So a lot of people come from across suburbs to visit Allen Outlet Mall. Another great shopping area is Waters Creek Village. It has a lot of other little shopping options and restaurants and places to check out. So it's a really nice area. The neighborhoods surrounding Waters Creek Village are also really, really great. They're very popular, very nice homes. I would say if you're looking on the map, to the east of 75, you're gonna have older homes. And then to the west of 75, you're gonna have some newer neighborhoods in there. And the neighborhoods around Waters Creek Village, that's a great example. There's some new homes over there. Not new construction, but newer as in like 2000s, like built in the 2000s and up. Another thing that Allen is known for is its park system. Allen has some of the best parks in DFW. They have over 50 parks with 80 miles of hiking and biking trails. And one of my personal favorites is Celebration Park in Allen. This is a gigantic park, and it includes picnic tables, covered pavilions, barbecue grills, soccer fields, baseball and softball fields, a basketball court, hiking and biking trails, and a lighted tennis court. It is an awesome park, and it's definitely worth just going over there, bringing the kiddos, bringing the dog, and just walking around. Another really cool park in Allen is the Hydros Water Park. This is where you can take like ski lessons and wakeboarding lessons, and it's all in Allen. Another park that I have to mention is the Station Park, and it also features a skate park, and it's one of the biggest skate parks in Texas. So if you are a skateboarder, a boarder, you must check it out. Now, one more, not necessarily park, but kind of in the realm of parks, is the Aquatic Center. Now, I'm going to butcher this name, so bear with me. The Don Rodenbaugh, I don't know if that's right, but the Aquatic Center. Now, this is actually tied to Allen High School, and it is awesome. So it has an Olympic pool. The Allen High School swim team has different like training sessions there and different meets. And then on the other side of this aquatic center is a lazy river and a slide and a splash pad, and this is all open to the public depending on the season and the hours. But this is another really great spot, and it's practically on Allen High School's campus. And speaking of schools, let's talk about Allen ISD because it is one of the best in DFW. I know you've heard about McKinney ISD and Plano ISD and Frisco ISD, but I will tell you, Allen ISD is on up there as well. It is really, really great. For the 2023-24 school year, there are about 25 public schools serving over 21,000 students in Allen ISD School District. This district's average testing ranking is 10 out of 10, which is in the top 5% of public schools in Texas. Pretty good school ranking right there. And I have to tell you, Allen has one high school. One high school. A lot of these districts have like multiple high schools. Allen has one public high school, and it is gigantic. It's actually the biggest high school in the state of Texas. That their main high school is sophomore to senior, and they have a whole section of Allen High School that's dedicated to the freshmen. It's like the freshman center of the high school. So it's huge. It's huge. And as of 2020, the enrollment is right under 7,000 students. Allen High School almost has 1,400 more students than the second biggest high school in the state, which is Plano West. I am like shocked at these numbers still. I graduated, oh my God, I can't believe I'm gonna tell you guys this, but I graduated high school with a class of 25. No zeros, just 25 students. So I like cannot even imagine how many students, like 7,000 students are. And so my colleague was telling me that Allen ISD is awesome. She loves it, her kids love it, and specifically Allen High School has an amazing football team. She was telling me it's almost like a college sports game. Like it's huge. And she was saying that McKinney is Allen's biggest rival. And so she was like, the best time to go to one of the games is when Allen is playing McKinney. There's lots of other really great elementary schools and middle schools, but I just had to tell you about that high school because wow, I still am like, hello, bit of sticker shock. So now let's talk a little bit about the housing market in Allen, Texas. So the average price point right now in Allen is about $525. Now compared to some of these other suburbs, that's pretty much right in the mix. Frisco is going to be a little bit higher than some of these other northern suburbs just because of the popularity and some of the newer construction communities that you can find in Frisco. But I would say Allen runs really close to the average price point of McKinney and Plano. I think all of those really run in tangent to each other. Now I will say one con of Allen is you do have a lot of older homes in Allen. Now if you are looking for new construction and you are kind of looking for a townhome, a lot of these DFW suburbs could have some really good townhome options, and normally I see them right around that 500,000 mark. And some of those are new construction. But as far as finding new construction in DFW, you're really going to be going on the outskirts at this point because a lot of these main suburbs around Dallas have been pretty built out, so they don't have a lot of land for these newer master plan communities that you'd see up in like Salina and Prosper and northern McKinney. So if you are looking for single family new construction, to the north and on the outskirts of DFW is where you want to look. But if you are looking for new construction townhomes, you can definitely find a couple options. You can definitely find several options within DFW, a little bit closer to Dallas, but they just will be a townhome. If you're okay with that, cool. Typically it's less yard maintenance, but you do have an HOA, so give or take. But in Allen, you'll find mostly mature neighborhoods here with some homes being built within the last 20 years or so, similar to Plano in that you'll see a lot of brick homes that have been updated throughout the years. So despite some of these homes being older, a lot of sellers and a lot of homeowners have updated these properties on the inside and the outside. So despite their year and despite their actual age, they probably feel a little bit newer and a little bit more upgraded and updated. So you definitely can find some really great housing options in Allen, Texas. Well, that's a wrap on this week's video of Allen, Texas. Let me know in the comments if you learned something new. Let me know what you thought about how big that Allen High School is. I am still so in shock about those numbers, but thank you so much for watching. If you are relocating to the area, if you're looking in McKinney or Plano, definitely add Allen to the list. It really does check off a lot of boxes. And if you're moving to the area and want some help, you know, you can always reach out to me. So have a great rest of your week, and I will see you guys on the next video.